And now, please welcome your Iowa Cubs.
Welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Adbert Alzolay will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Zach Rex is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Now to the plate, Michael Busch, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Here we go. Alright. We'll be back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Peters, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Now a bunt attempt here. You see the great batting average coming in. 46 home runs and 112 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Ready now, Luke Raley, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Josiah Gray. Gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. He'll take it to the bank. Himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0. Stepping up now, Jake Peter. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Into the box now, Nolan Gorman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Josiah Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jacob Amaya is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 79, Jacob Amaya.
Striding in, Charcer Birch. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Leading up for the Cubs, the left fielder, Charcer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Jared Young. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Noel Cuevas. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Young blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Popped up. Ruiz is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adbert Alzolay, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Iowa leads it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Zach Rex.
The left fielder, Zach Rex.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's work at full now at 3-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Jacob Amaya. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting. The first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The I Cubs are out in front 2-1. Striding in once again, Ian Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Ian Miller.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
1-0.
Count is 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo, and you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Striding into the box, Zach Short. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Josh Fegley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder. DJ Peters.
DJ Peters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Peters gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Burks will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jake Peter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2 down.
Hard hit at third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Iowa leads it 2-1. Digging in now, Charcer Burks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that will bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Jared Young. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The I Cubs are out in front 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Gorman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
The batter, the pitcher, Josiah Gray.
Standing in now, Josiah Gray. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zach Rex as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jacob Amaya, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. As the tying run is left on base. Now at the plate, Noel Cuevas. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box now, Max Moroff. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Standing in, Adbert Alzolay. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Tyler White will bat next. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin in the 6th. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah. A rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's safe.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice. Defensive play right there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Jake Peter stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Ian Miller 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Center fielder, Ian Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To White, and it's the pitcher's best friend, the double play.
Catcher number 4.
Digging in, Josh Fegley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Charcer Birch as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jordan Minch is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Jordan Minch.
So striding in, Nolan Gorman. He singled his last time up.
Nolan Gorman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Justin Yurchak will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24. Yurchak.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Rex. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Ben Holmes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46. Ben.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
The shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. And there's one away.
The first baseman,
Digging in once again, Jared Young. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to center. Peters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
the right fielder.
So digging in now, Noel Cuevas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cuevas carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Casey Sadler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Hernan Perez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 41.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler White 0 for 3 to this point.
Not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
And now DJ Peters. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
Like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sacrifice attempt here to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Raley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's Descalso. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter number 3.
At the plate, Jake Peter. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go is the second baseman, Max Moroff.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peters has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now that. The center field.
First offering on its way. To short. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Nolan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He's there and records the first out. Giancarlo Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Cabrera.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Jason Adam. Enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 60. Jason Adam.
Stepping in now, Zach Rex. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jacob Amaya. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. The tag. And he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 5-2. Edobre Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Into the box, Zach Short, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, Everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Josh Fegley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-2. Popped him up. White over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charcer Burks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
5-2 the final score tonight. Oklahoma City set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Ben Holmes earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Edobre Ramos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Iowa, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Hey everyone.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so you got to see the scores, by the way, and all that. Los Angeles Dodgers had the day off yesterday. They're taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks today. So far, around the Dodgers organization, yesterday, AA Tulsa won 4-3 over Northwest Arkansas. Marcus Solbach, the winner, proves to 6-8. Grant Gavin, the loss, falls to 2-3. The runs in a contest at Northwest Arkansas. Vaughn hit a 3-run homer for the Drillers. Rocky Gale got a sac RBI for Tulsa. And for Northwest Arkansas, Morrell had 3 RBIs in the contest. Tulsa, as I hit the wrong button, takes 3 of 4. They're home against Midland tonight. Leo Crawford for Tulsa. Brian Howard for Midland, as they have a 7-game homestand to wrap up. So Brusdar Graterol will start for the Dodgers. Danny Hultzen will start for the I-Cubs, as we're going to start game number 2. But hark, as Ross Stripling just got called up to the Dodgers. Keibert Ruiz just got called up to the Dodgers to make a run for the playoffs. So acquisitions for the Dodgers, as I just need to skip that. So Ross Stripling is back up, and they also called up Keibert Ruiz. So Ruiz is going to be gone. So now we can go ahead and continue on with our game 2. That's Justin Steele. That will start for the Dodgers. Or for Iowa, excuse me. Alright, so there's the lineups for game number 2. Now with the changes, now Giancarlo Cabrera will probably be in that lineup for the rest of the series. Brusdar Graterol's 13-4, 4.74. Takes on Justin Steele of the I-Cubs. As now we're going to start tonight's game, the regular scheduled game that we were supposed to have started, but because we had to resume a game that had to be suspended due to inclement weather from last night, as I'm struggling trying to get back to audio.
Buddy, I'm Mark DeRosa. Thanks for playing MLB The Show.
There we go. All right, so let's go over the starting lineups in game number 2. So now that we know what's going on with Ruiz, so Ruiz won't be back with OKC because of the extended playoff run. All right, here we go. So here's your starting lineups for the Dodgers. Leading off in left field is Zach Rex. Carlos Sepulveda, the second baseman, batting second. Tyler White, the first baseman, batting third. Center fielder DJ Peters batting fourth, with Luke Raley, the right fielder, batting fifth. Nolan Gorman, the third baseman, batting sixth. Jacob Amaya, the shortstop, batting seventh. Giancarlo Cabrera, the catcher, batting eighth. Brusdar Graterol, the pitcher, batting ninth. He's 13-4 with a 4.74 earned run average. For the I-Cubs, Ian Miller, the center fielder, leads off. Jordan Zimmerman, third baseman, batting second. Hernan Perez, the second baseman, batting third, with Mark Segunas, the right fielder, batting fourth. Jared Young, the first baseman, batting fifth. Noah Cuevas, the left fielder, batting sixth. Johnny Pereza, the catcher, batting seventh. Max Morph, the shortstop, batting eighth. Justin Steele is the starter for the I-Cubs. He's 5-8 with a 5.27 earned run average. Good to be back here at Principal Park. See if the Dodgers can try to win this series, or win the try to earn a split. They win the series here in Iowa.
Justin Steele is on the mound.
Justin Steele, the pitcher for Iowa. this will be his 8th start. He's 5-8 with a 5.27 earned run average. He's had 52 appearances in the bullpen. 123 innings, 78 runs, 72 earned on 149 hits, 98 strikeouts, 63 walks. Opponents are batting 287 against righties, 312 against lefties.
For game 2, Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around. In this
Zach Rex, 371 average, 56 homers, 151 RBIs. As tonight's scheduled game is underway.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing.
Next pitch. Swings and fouls it back.
Just the fact that they needed a W.
56 degrees, clear skies. Winds blowing 8 miles an hour out to right field. Kenny Jansen is the home plate umpire. Mike Filmer at first. Rusty Valentine at second. Jerry Hisdale is at third as Charlie cannot stop fucking the door. Can you stop fucking with the door, cat? I mean, seriously.
Them or someone else has to come up with a big knock.
Yes, my cat does not understand the sentence, stop fucking with the door. The next pitch. High ball 2.
Well off the plate for a ball.
Watching the radar and making sure there's no bad weather. I got it. Excuse me. I got the game set, so we're fine. High ball left field. Foul.
For the left fielder, and they can't run it down. And another foul ball.
Thunderstorms will end for a while, so supposed to have a good chance of rain tomorrow. So we're going to miss strike 3, 1 away the first. The defense for the Iowa Cubs from left to right goes Noel Cuevas, Ian Miller, and Mark Segunas. Third baseman is Jordan Zimmerman. Shortstop Max Moroff. Second baseman Hernan Perez. First baseman Jarrett Young, and the catcher Johnny Pareda. Just shut up, Charlie. Carlos Sepulveda, who did not play yesterday.
Carlos Sepulveda.
342 average, 11 homers, 44 RBIs.
And he comes in as a player to watch out.
Batting left.
Hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first
pitch.
Hit on the ground.
Ground ball, and that's fouled away. Dodgers in their gray jerseys tonight. Dodgers across the front in blue script. Stop, Charlie. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers and letters on the back, gray pants, gray hats, blue rims, the interlocking OKLA logo on the front. Iowa in their home whites for game 2. I Cubs across the front, on the front left side, blue numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats.
Now here it comes.
Oh, that's high.
That's ball 1. Iowa would like to split this. If you're wondering, this is our regular scheduled game today. This is our regular scheduled game. The first one was to make up for yesterday, so now we are back on schedule. That's good.
That was a really good curveball right there.
What, Charlie? Swinging a miss, strike 3, and there's the second out. What?
Curveball, 2 down.
The first baseman.
Tyler White homered last night, or in game 1. 366 average, 53 homers, 124 RBIs. Justin Steele's first pitch. Fouled away.
Foul.
Dodgers will look to win game number 100. Swings and fouls it back.
2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dodgers down in order to the bottom of the inning.
So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
And Bruce Stark-Gotterall coming off a good effort in his last start, starting for the Dodgers. 28 start, 13-4 record of 4.74 earned run average, 172 and 2/3 of an innings, 102 runs, 91 earned on 193 hits, 142 strikeouts, 12 walks. Opponents are batting.
Bruce Stark-Gotterall, the right-hander
Opponents
from
are
Venezuela,
batting. I forgot to see the opponent's batting average for Gotterall. They are batting 261 against lefties, 300 against righties. Sheesh.
It's the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at...
Dodgers defense from left to right goes Zach Rex, DJ Peters, and Luke Raley. Nolan Gorman's at third, shortstop Jacob Amaya, second baseman Carlos Sepulveda, first baseman Tyler White, and the catcher is Giancarlo Cabrera, who'll be in that role for the remainder of the season. Wonder who they're going to acquire with Tulsa for the playoffs. We'll see. Ian Miller, 228 average, 7 homers, 44 RBIs, batting left. Rodderill's first pitch of the night. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball
pitch.
right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning
Strike
streak.
two.
I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3
Los
teams
Angeles Dodgers had the day off yesterday. They're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks, as that's a base hit.
And they're a fun watch.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Around second now and headed for third. And he is
That's in time.
with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff triple for Ian Miller. 260 average, 7 homers, 49 RBIs for Jordan Zimmerman. Did not play in game 1. Out of the way.
Bouncing ball foul. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 49 runs batted in. Ready
Did not play in game 1. Oh, the first, not in time. Iowa just got an RBI single, and they take a 1-0 lead.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking
Hernan Perez, 226 average, 11 homers, 43 RBIs. Batting right, first pitch. Ground ball. Throws second for 1. That's off the bag. Over the first is not in time, and now it's getting downhill. Nolan Gorman gets an error. His first on the season, and now the Dodgers are struggling. Mark Segunas, 223 average, 10 homers, 45 RBIs.
Mark Segunas is back in the starting
Swing and a miss, strike one.
After sitting out last night's game.
Did not play in game 1. Was okay in the game on Sunday.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Strike 3. 1 away in the first.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute...
Bet he needed that strikeout. Jarrett Young, 237 average, 6 homers, 28 RBIs. Does that strike 1 on a changeup batting left.
After they've seen a really good fastball, only the best can keep their hands back on
ground ball, second for 1, throw to first in time to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. We go the second. The Dodgers trail 1-0.
Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Bet they needed that, if you ask me.
Second inning set to go, and next
369 average for DJ Peters, 30 homers, 117 RBIs, batting right.
First
pitch. It's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder's got it. Nice catch, and there's 1 away in the second. By the way, was that an unearned run? It was not. Okay.
There and records the first out.
Luke Raley, 367 average, 26 homers, 111 RBIs.
First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
1 for 4 in game 1. Ground ball base hit.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Much better start for the Dodgers. Nolan Gorman, 349 average, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. Batting left. Wearing Victor Gonzalez's number he's had for majority of the season. Swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 1.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now.
Hopefully Rocky Gale might get called up to the Double-A Tulsa.
With the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right
out of the way. Rocky Gale has not appeared in that game. Nolan Gorman was acquired in a trade from the Cardinals.
Goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Yep, strike 3.
Batting seventh.
Jacob Amaya, 380 average, 6 homers, 38 RBIs, batting right.
4 trips to the plate last night.
Dodgers might call up Rocky Gale and Errol Robertson.
Hard liner to
Fly ball
into a
caught.
slide, and he
That's
makes
the
a
inning.
great catch
No
to
runs, a hit, and a
retire the
runner left.
side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
No runs, a hit, and none left. One left. We go to the bottom of the inning. 1-0 Dodgers. Trail the Iowa Cubs. I'll be amazed if we get this game in.
Now in the box, Noel Cuevas. He was
Cuevas,
responsible for
249
both of his
average.
Cubs runs batted in last night's
Strike
ball
one.
game. Strike one
In
to
yesterday's,
start the
or
at-bat.
in game
Now
1.
the 0-1.
Popped up. Cuevas, real quickly. 249 average. 1 homer, 19 RBIs.
Up. Graterol moving to his left.
Graterol's got it.
Looks it into
One
his
away
glove,
in the
and
second.
there's one gone.
Rain looks like it's not going to be here, so we might get this game and get away
Guys,
lucky.
one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays.
It looks like we don't have any rain until like late tonight while we're asleep. Johnny Pareda, 241 average, 5 homers, 27 RBIs. Did not play in game 1.
So now to the plate, Johnny
Swing and a
Pareda.
miss, strike 1.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, Pareda did not play yesterday, or in game 1, excuse me. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
So now we're back on schedule. Now we're caught up, so that's good. Swing and a miss on a foul tip slider for strike 3, and there's the second out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Johnny Pareda goes down for the second out in the
So
bottom
Johnny
half.
Pareda is out. Max Moroff, 250 average, 7 homers, 20 RBIs, batting left. First pitch, strike 1. If Double-A Tulsa does not get to the playoffs after winning the first half titles, that's fouled away. Then Tulsa will probably send Rocky Gale, Errol Robertson up here to the Dodgers of Oklahoma City for the playoffs. We haven't seen them since the early part of the season. Fouled away. Dodgers trail 1-0 here in the second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the inning. 1-2-3 go Iowa. We go the third. Dodgers trail 1-0.
Digging in, Giancarlo Cabrera. First
290
chance
average.
for him here after
17 homers,
appearing as
35
a bench
RBIs.
hitter in the game last night.
Cabrera.
Giancarlo Cabrera homered last night in the pinch hitter role.
Here it comes.
On the way. Dodgers of LA in that race. Ruiz, by the way, not playing with the Dodgers of Los Angeles in Arizona.
For a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already.
Yeah. First start, Graterol, 281 average, no homers, 2 RBIs.
That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch
First
back.
pitch.
To the plate now.
Ground ball. Throw over the first, one away.
Number 1.
Zach Rex 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out his first time up.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base
First
hit into the
pitch.
outfield. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in
That's
straight
caught.
away right. He
Here's the
tried from
throw. Not in time. Dodgers will probably make some moves to get Rocky Gale and Errol Robertson back up here with the Drillers. Send some players from High Rancho Cucamonga up here with Double-A Tulsa. Sepulveda struck out his first time out.
He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing
Ross Stripling, by the
run
way,
just
who
90
figured
feet away
2
at third.
innings in
First
his
pitch of the
rehab
at-bat.
assignment.
Skied into straightaway right.
That's caught, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. Dodgers trail 1-0.
Great job there of working out of potential trouble. So here now is the pitcher.
Justin Steele, 200 average, no homers and RBI, batting left. First pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball for strike one. The next pitch. Fouled away. Los Angeles Dodgers playing the Arizona Diamondbacks in a 2-game set. As here's a ground ball over the first. One away in the third. We'll have a 9-inning contest tomorrow, hopefully with no weather interference. Ian Miller triple his first time up, 230 average.
He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us
Fouled
here?
away.
And it's fouled away.
1 for 4 with a single in game 1. This pitch fouled away. So now we are caught up. Another 7:08 first pitch tomorrow night. There's a fly ball to left field. Left center. Nice catch, and there's 2 away in the third. Jordan Zimmerman, RBI single his first time. First pitch for Brewstar. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now.
Next pitch. Fly ball to right field. Nice catch by Rayleigh, and that's going to be the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Iowa to the fourth. The Dodgers trail 1-0. A couple of times Brewstar Grotterell has kept the Dodgers in the contest. Tyler White struck out his first time out. Run on 2 hits, no errors for Iowa. No runs, 2 hits, and an error for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch for Steele. Fly ball fouled away.
Corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board.
Next pitch.
It's a long foul ball.
Fly ball to center field, and that's going to be caught, and there's the first down of the fourth. Dodgers don't have anything to lose here. They're either going to win this game or lose this game, but they're still in the playoffs, so that's good. Fly out his first time up for Peters, first pitch. There's a fly ball deep left center field. Center fielder going back to the wall, and he makes the catch. 2 away here in the fourth. Luke Rayleigh singled his first time up.
Luke Rayleigh, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and lifted
Fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 Dodgers to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers trail 1-0.
Look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Yep. Brewstar Grotterell trying to figure out what's going on.
And set to go is the second baseman.
Strike one. Struck out in his pinch hitter role last night, or in game 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
No balls and 2 strikes.
So Reese might be done for the season. Good luck to him in the playoff run with Los Angeles Dodgers. After OKC season comes to an end, they will call all of those players up to the 40-man roster to get ready for their playoff run.
He was looking for a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away in the fourth. Fourth strikeout for Brewstar, and there's 1 away in the fourth. First pitch from Mark Zagunas.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Struck out his first time up. Next pitch. Ground ball. That's fouled away. Next pitch for Grotterell. Round away. Surprised they didn't have him call up to go to the playoff run. Swing and a miss. Curveball for strike 3. There's the second out. 5th strikeout for Grotterell tonight. Jarrett Young, who had an RBI in the contest, double play his first time up here in game 2. Strike 1. Next pitch. Strike 2.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Next pitch.
Right, 3
Curveball called for strike 3, and
over.
that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go Iowa. We go to the 5th. The Dodgers trail 1-0.
Digging in to try it
Nolan
again.
Gorman struck out his first time
Nolan
out.
Gorman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Softly hit toward the hole.
Ground ball's got it.
Reined in.
Throw to first,
And
one away in the
will start
5th.
With a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter,
Settling in now, Jacob Amaya.
Nice.
Here comes
Jacob
the first
Amaya,
pitch.
first pitch.
Now a ball lined
Ground
toward
ball,
the
and that's a
alley
base
left
hit.
center.
That's
And
trouble.
that's into the outfield for a one-out
That's a
base
single
hit.
for Jacob Amaya.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
Finally got
First
something
pitch
going,
single,
but in the
maybe
5th.
now they can start to get
Cabrera
some
doubled
traffic
his
on the
first
bases.
time up.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics.
Cabrera
Not
will be
always
probably the catcher
play.
until we get
Drive that
Rocky
pitch count up
Gale
and get
up
into
here
that
from
bullpen,
Double-A
but
Tulsa.
sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's 2 for 2 in the series.
Again, another foul ball.
So Cabrera will be taking over. Got acquired in free agency. Like to see Cabrera back. Great
Open
catcher.
pitch on its way. Lifted down
That's
the line
popped
in
out,
right.
and that's going to be in foul territory into the seats.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Foul ball. Gave the
The
Dodgers the
next 0-2.
insurance run.
Hit in the air
Oh, he
left.
did. Oh, is
Left
that
fielder
gone?
is
That's
on the
not
move.
gone.
He gets there, and that's
There's the second out. Bruce Targrotterall ground out his first time out.
Bruce Targrotterall. Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack.
He was a part of that Luke Raley trade this year where he got sent to the Minnesota Twins.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the
Ground
ground
ball's
to third.
got it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
With a first, that's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left halfway through. Dodgers trail 1-0.
Half of the 5th coming up. Iowa leads it 1-0. So striding forward now, Noel Cuevas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been
Strike
throwing a lot of
1.
strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away.
Quickly 0-2.
Los Angeles Dodgers playing tomorrow afternoon against the Arizona Diamondbacks. You'll hear that game right here on 1340 The Game. Ross Stripling, who figured 2 no decisions with OKC in his rehab assignment. By the way, Alex Wood's here still with the Dodgers. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Prado was 0 for 4. The strikeout in his last game. Did not play. That was on Sunday. Did not play in game 1 tonight. We might be okay. Get both games in. Strike 3 on the changeup, and there's the second out. Grotterall's been pretty good, but he's only trailing.
Probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Max Morrow 0 for 1, the strikeout, fouled away.
Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Next pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup for strike 3, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go Iowa as we go to the 6th. The Dodgers trail 1-0.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Zach Rex.
Zach Rex, first pitch fouled away.
But he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Barnes will come in at some point. Iowa's only had that 1-run lead back in the first. That's a base hit for Zach Rex.
So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Every time they have early trouble, 2 things have happened. Number 1, Dodgers have not capitalized.
Ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Carlos Sepulveda strikeout in the first, fly on the third. Like I said, did not play in game 1.
In now, Carlos Sepulveda. And on the first
If the
pitch,
Dodgers
ground
want to,
foul.
as that's out of the way, if the
0 for 2
Dodgers want
from him
to, they
so
can
far
call
in
up
this one.
Errol Robertson and Rocky Gale from Double-A Tulsa to come up here. Because we know Tulsa, I think, has won the first half. They've done okay
High in
since.
the air,
That's
out
fly
toward
ball.
shallow right. Zagunis has to
Zagunis
come in
got
a
it,
few
one
steps,
away in the
but he has it
6th.
for route number 1.
Tyler White 0 for 2 tonight. Remember, he's 1 for 6 in this series.
White, 0 for 2 on his line
He
thus
went
far.
0 for 3, belted a home run. We'll see what happens here.
Has a look,
First
now the
pitch. Fouled away. Plays Tyler White has grounded this season.
The 0-1.
This pitch.
Popped him up.
And he popped up.
Onto the grass.
That's 2
He's
away.
got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
DJ Peters 0 for 2 tonight. Flew on the 2nd and in the 4th.
DJ Peters. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to
This
him.
pitch.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The I-Cubs are out in front, 1-0.
1-0 Iowa.
Stepping up now, Justin Steele. He'll get things started here
Iowa's
on the
parent
second
club,
half
the
of the 6th.
Chicago Cubs, are
And
still
that's
in the
the first
playoff
down.
race in the National League Central. These two teams are going to meet in
Now
the
at the plate, Ian.
postseason. The parent club of OKC and Iowa. Triple in the first, flew out in third for
1
Ian
for 2
Miller.
with a triple so far in this one.
Iowa's only had 2
High in
hits
the air
tonight.
out to right field. Rayleigh
Surprisingly,
back in play.
Iowa's
Time
only
to
had
put this
2
away,
hits
however,
tonight.
and there are 2
Dodgers have had more hits than Iowa, but Iowa still has a 1-0 lead as a result.
Striding in, Jordan Zimmerman.
Jordan Zimmerman, first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 for 5 with an RBI in his last game. Did not play yet in game 1. 2 for 5 on Sunday.
This guy so far in this one, 100% of his first pitch.
Slider for strike 3, and 1-2-3 go Iowa. The 7th Dodgers trail 1-0. Still trying to get on the board. Still.
And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you
Fly
get when
ball
both starting pitchers
caught.
have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bounce towards the second baseman.
Oh, the first. There's the second out.
To the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Jacob Amaya 1 for 2 tonight. Line down the second, single in the
Jacob
5th.
Amaya, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on
That's the
first,
inning.
a
1-2-3 go the
three-hit
Dodgers as we
inning.
stretch
The
this
side
thing in
is
Oklahoma,
retired.
in Des Moines, excuse me. What a game we're having here
Last half
tonight.
of the 7th here, and they're none
Strike
for
1.
red. And a curveball in for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he
Swing and a
struck
miss
him
on a
out.
curveball
The
for strike 3, 1
victim
away.
Set down on strikes thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Strikeout in the first and in the 4th.
Stepping in now, Mark Zagunis. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine
Caught,
running
1
play.
away. Jarrett Young, double play in the first, strikeout in the 4th.
Jared Young. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time.
Strikeout number 1. So we're going a lot quicker than what I expected.
Control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
Down low, ball
Being
one.
aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Yeah, despite losing, that's the other issue. Swing and a miss, strike three.
His 11th of the ball game, and this
That's
one
the
ends
inning.
the inning.
1-2-3 go Iowa. To the 8th, Dodgers trail 1-0 still. Giancarlo Cabrera doubled hit in the 3rd, flew out in the 5th.
Standing in, Giancarlo Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First pitch for Justin Steele.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving.
Brewster Grotterell, that's going to be it for him.
Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9.
417 average, 11 homers, 23 RBIs. First pitch.
Well hit the other way.
There's a
It's
fly
into the
ball.
gap.
This is going to be trouble. This is a base hit. This is going to head for the
Second.
wall.
there's
And
your
he'll stop
tying run at
there.
Second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for.
They needed something.
Left fielder. Zach Webb.
As that caution sign just popped out of freaking nowhere. Yay. Alright, there we go. Sure, we don't have. Okay, we're good. See what Zach Brooks can do here.
Ready
First
with the
pitch.
Here it comes.
Swing and a miss. Strike
Harvey got
one.
there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Brandon Morrow,
Now
Tyler
actually the
Olson
bullpen
warming
as
up in the
closer
Iowa
starts to get
bullpen.
loose out there.
Dodgers do something here. Next
Halfway to
pitch.
100 pitches, here it is. Pulled toward
Fly
right
ball to
center field.
right field,
giving
heading.
chase. He
That's-
makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third
In
as the
time.
possible
Not in
tying
time.
run.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead,
Carlos
he's only
Sepulveda.
able to move up to third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Sepulveda. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through.
Strikeout in the first, flew in the third, and the
in a crucial
sixth.
spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Round ball, base hit. That's going to tie the game. RBI single for Sepulveda. This game is tied at 1 just like that.
You know, D-Row,
And Brewster will figure in a no decision tonight. That is his 45th RBI, and that's going to do it for this
easy
pitcher.
Scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Fortunately, Morrow could be in danger of getting a no decision.
Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Casey Sadler, the new pitcher for the I Cubs, 68th appearance, 4-2 record, 3.36 earned run average, 80 in a third innings, 39 runs, 30 earned on 73 hits, 141 strikeouts, 28 walks. Opponent's been 228 against lefties, 270 against righties.
Stepping into the box, Tyler White, 0 for 3 to this point.
0 for
not
3
his game
tonight.
So far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick
Dodgers
up 2 or 3
finally
hits
on the
most of
board.
time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
That's going to be Con. That's the inning. A run on 2 hits and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers and the I Cubs tie this game.
Score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Joe Broussard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joe Broussard, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. 33rd how many appearances has he had? 30. This is his 34th appearance, so he's past Victor. He is 4-2, 1 save, a 5.06 earned run average. 37 to third innings, 24 runs, 21 earned on 41 hits, 34 strikeouts, a walk, and opponents are batting .267 against lefties, .290 against righties. Final line score for the starter, Justin Steele, run on 6 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Will figure in a no decision. Sadler, a third of an inning with nothing on the board. Brusdar Graterol, a run on 2 hits, no walks, 11 strikeouts. Despite pitching well, he may figure in a no decision tonight.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the
Cuevas 0 for 2 tonight. Broussard's first pitch is found away. Popped down the second, flew on the 5th. Broussard would get a decision if the Dodgers get the lead. Fly ball, left field, foul.
And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Lucky for Joe Broussard. He would have had the loss anyway. Oh, look out in the Iowa bullpen. After this game is over, we'll have our Dodgers post-game report. Tyler gets it with the first one away. Load up some players.
Bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow
swing and miss on a curveball for strike 1 for Pareda. 2 strikeouts in the second and the 5th. Victor Gonzalez might get the save. Save your closer for another day. Strike 2. The next pitch for Joe Broussard. Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 3. The 12th strikeout for the Dodgers pitching staff tonight, and there's the second out.
Pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Max Moroff strikeout in the second and the 5th. His first pitch for Broussard. Changeup called for strike 1.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Swings and fouls it back. The next pitch. Fly ball to right field. Iowa will be down in order. That's the inning. Nothing for Iowa as we go to the 9th. Dodgers and Cubs are tied at 1. So a nice 1-2-3 for Joe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
DJ Peters 0 for 3. He'll probably be getting filled in tomorrow. Flew on the second and 4th, ground on the 6th. First pitch for Sadler. Here's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be not going to be caught. And that's going to be a base hit. Not in time for. That's a double for DJ Peters, and there's your tying, your go-ahead run. Excuse me. Luke Raley singled in the second, flew on the 4th, line down the 7th. Dodgers could take the lead. That's not going to get it done.
He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for 3rd.
And not in time. There's your go-ahead run, Nolan Gorman.
Clearly, this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead, run it.
Fly ball to right center field. This will give the Dodgers the lead on a sac RBI. Here's the throw. Is not in time. It's a sac RBI for Gorman, and Dodgers have taken a 2-1 lead. Gorman 16th on the season with OKC. Jacob Amaya 1 for 3 tonight. Now the question is, do you stick with Broussard for the bottom of the inning? Jacob Amaya 1 for 3 tonight. Fly ball to left field. That's going to be dropped down for a base hit. So the Dodgers continue on. And is not in time. And the Dodgers have something going in the ninth.
I think we can say that cold streak is officially over.
1 for 3 for Giancarlo Cabrera. Double in the fifth, flew on the fifth and the eighth.
Second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now.
First pitch. Fly ball to right center field for a base hit. That's going to bounce up towards the wall. 1 run is scored.
And a very important insurance run comes across the score from second. It's now 3-1.
And he can't get it in time, and that's the inning. Dodgers get 2 runs, 3 hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers. So 3-1.
On 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Oklahoma's out in front here, 3-1.
Now Broussard has a chance to close it.
Will be some of the pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth.
P.J. Higgins, 258 average, 2 homers, 24 RBIs.
2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Broussard can...
The average to begin play, 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. A little roller toward the hole.
Got it, throw to first in time. Now, do you go with Victor Gonzalez or do you let Broussard close? I think they might want to go with Broussard. They'll have Victor Gonzalez if needed. Strike 1 on a slider. Dodgers looking for their 100th win. And without their best catcher, swinging a miss, strike 2. As Ruiz is at Chase Field with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Swings as a fly ball to left field. Rex going back, makes the catch, and they're 1 out away from 100. Jordan Zimmerman, 1 for 3 tonight. Single in the first, flew out in the third, strikeout in the sixth. He needs to do something here. Iowa's down their final out.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out.
Strike 1. Dodgers about to sweep this doubleheader with Iowa. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now they're down their final strike. Next pitch. Fly ball, base hit.
That is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hi, Sean.
That fires me up right there. What a
Dodgers leading 3-1. That's the tying run on deck, or at the plate. The winning run is on deck. Hernan Perez 0 for 3. Reached on base by an error in the first. Strikeout in the fourth and in the seventh. First pitch for Broussard. Ground ball. This is going to do it. Over the first. That will end the game. The Dodgers have 100 wins. They have taken down Iowa 3-1. That is 100 wins, the most for OKC since joining the PCL in 1998. Mark it on this day, September 1st, 2020. Jeez.
Broussard earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire
and no
crew.
save in the process.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Casey Sadler gets the loss, so the second game in a row, both starters figure a no decision. Holy cow.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
6 men left on base for OKC.
For Iowa, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
3 men left on base for Iowa.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Wow, 2 hours and 34 minutes. That was actually a quick game, actually, to be honest with you. 9,426 for game 2. The Dodgers are now 134. Iowa is 53-81. This is, by the way, game 2 of the doubleheader. So, recapping the score in game 2, which is our regular scheduled game tonight. Ryan Zimmerman got an RBI signal to get the Dodgers I-Cubs a 1-0 lead. Dodgers had an error committed by Nolan Gorman, but it could have been a lot worse for the Dodgers in that first. Neither team scored until the 8th. Yeah, this was a close game, a one-run contest. Brusdar Graterol and Iowa starter Justin Steele all pitched very well, but sadly neither of them got a decision. In the 8th, Michael Busch hitting for Brusdar got a double. Sepulveda tied it up with an RBI single that gave the Dodgers a 1-1 tie. And then the 9th inning, our play of the game presented by Courtyard by Marriott. It was a DJ Peters RBI. That could have been a fast game, yeah, but with the Dodgers losing, if you know what I mean. Peters RBI double to Miller, made it 1-1 tie, and then Nolan Gorman hit a sac fly to give the Dodgers a 3-1 victory, and that was pretty much it how that game turned out. So yeah, so Joe Broussard got the win despite Brusdar Graterol's run on 2 hits, no walks, 11 strikeouts. No decision for him, but Broussard gets a win, a hit, and a strikeout as he improves his record to 5-2 in the bullpen. Not too bad. Justin Steele, like I said, pitched well. A run on 6 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. He too did not figure a decision. Casey Sadler got the loss for Iowa. Inning in the 3rd, 2 runs, 3 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. There was no save tonight, so there you go. Here today. So let's take a look at scores now from tonight around the PCL and the International League after we shut up the announcers for 5 billion seconds. Yeah. So total was 5 hours and 5 hours and 5 hours and 40 something minutes for 2 games in the video game. GG. So nearly 6 hours if you combine both Game 1 and Game 2 combined, folks.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Alright. Again, if you guys don't know why there was 2 games in the title of this video, this was actually to make up the game from yesterday, which is this game that we did to start this stream. I just want to let you all know that. Okay, here's something ironic. Casey Sadler becomes the first pitcher since Adam Kolarek did it back in the series against Fresno, where he ended up getting 2 losses in that series. So Casey Sadler has lost not once but twice in back-to-back games. GG. Can you say that's called irony in the process? As looks like we got another... looks like we got Steve Berman called up to the Dodgers to fill in for Keibert Ruiz. Eric Peterson is now back with OKC. Manny Valdez got called up to the Drillers. And then Cody Thomas is back up with AA Tulsa. Cool. Yeah. Sucks that we lost this guy, but hey, it's okay. He's now up with a big club, so good for him. Now, scores around, I'll first show you the scores around the International and the PCL. Hi, other Dodgers went, yep. Forgot to go over, I'll go over the West Coast games in just a second. I don't know who the other person is. I know I was watching. In real life, my Cardinals destroyed the damn Cincinnati Reds. 16-2. Jesus Christ. In real life, speaking of the LA Dodgers who are playing the Diamondbacks, they're playing, ironically enough, Dodgers in the video games playing Arizona, and tonight they're playing Arizona, but they're at Dodger Stadium, not Chase Field, and they're up 4-1 in the 6th. So there you go, in real life. Okay. Charlotte beats Norfolk 4-3, getting back on track with the PCL. Cody Heward, the winning person, 2-1. Dylan Tate, the loss, falls to 4-4. The runs in a contest in 12 innings in Charlotte. Valerka and Cisco had RBIs for the Tide. And for the Knights, Delmonico had a solo shot. Rangers beating the Astros. Are they in Houston? Or are they in the new ballpark in Arlington. Nunez and Quartz had RBIs for Charlotte in the contest. Buffalo beat Pawtucket 7-2. They win this series. By the way, Charlotte is going to be playing a rubber match tomorrow. Other in Houston, okay. Julian Mayweather, the win improves to 7-4. Domingo Tapia, the loss falls to 2-5. The runs in the contest in Pawtucket. Konai had a home run for the Bison. Chow, Espinal, Maria Martinez, and Gossens had RBIs for Buffalo. White, or Azarina and Platt had RBIs for Buffalo. Azarina, by the way, got acquired in a trade from got traded from Toronto. Oof. So there you go. Rochester beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 2-1. Blaine Hardy, the win improves to 3-4. Dan Ortero, the loss falls to 3-3. The runs in the contest in Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Austin and Hamilton had RBIs for the Red Wings. Wade had the only RBI single for the Riders of Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Gwinnett wins the series against Durham. They won 8-2. Ian Anderson, the win improves to 7-9. Sandy Gaston, the loss falls to 1-5. Rare to see Sandy as a guy, not as a gal, if you ask me. But anyway, runs in the contest in Gwinnett, Georgia. Miller had an RBI, had a solo shot for Durham. Cousins had an RBI for Durham as well. For the Stripes, Solarity and Unroe had home runs for Gwinnett. Reggio and Jackson had RBIs for Gwinnett in the loss. Indianapolis shut out Columbus 6-0. Brandon Waddell, the winner, is 5-2. Tanner Tolley, the loss falls to 5-5. The only run scored in the contest was Elmore's 3 RBIs, along with Murphy, Larkin, and Gonzalez's RBIs for the Indians of Indianapolis. Toledo shut out Louisville 8-0. They'll win the series. Indianapolis, by the way, won the series against Columbus. Zach Godley, the winner, proves that's 15-6. Nick Lodolo, the loss falls to 4-5. The only run scored in the contest, Bonifaco, Lewis, and Horton had home runs for the Mud Hens, and Nunez also had 2 RBIs for Toledo in the win. The Mets of Syracuse took on Lehigh Valley. Lehigh Valley won it 5-2. Christopher Sanchez, the winner, improves to 12-1. Thomas Saputki, the loss falls to 5-5. The runs in the contest in Lehigh Valley. 2 RBIs for Parker for the Mets, and for the Iron Pigs, Matt Took, Mayer, and Martinez had the RBIs for Lehigh Valley in the contest. Now the scores around the PCL, the International League scores are done. Now to the PCL score. Dodgers' next opponent, Wichita, took down Omaha 6-5. Brad Boxberger got his first win of the season. He's 1-4. Richard Lovelady, the loss falls to 2-8. Not the season Omaha would have liked. Runs in a contest at Warner Park in Omaha. Matt Kemp, the ex-Los Angeles Dodgers. Bird had 2 RBIs. Ramos and Rodriguez had RBIs for the Wind Surge. That is by... Okay, Charlie, stop fucking with the door. Mister, I want to fuck the door. Charlie, my cat. Go. Quit fucking with the door, Charlie. Sorry, I was talking to my cat. That interrupted me. GG. Anyway, as we get back into discussions, MJ Melendez had 2 RBIs for the Storm Chasers. Peterson and Blanco had RBIs for the Storm Chasers. Wichita 68 and 66. That's Cat wants to be a part of the stream. Not bad for the first year for Wichita. The of course they were used to be called the New Orleans Baby Cakes. They're now the Wichita Wind Surge, but not a bad first year for Wichita. That's what I kind of predicted their record to be next year, but that's not too bad for the new kids on the block. Nashville shut out San Antonio 3-0. So San Antonio looks like, unless they come back to beat Nashville and win some games against Memphis, they will probably have their first losing season since relocating from Colorado Springs back in 2018. Colin Wiles, the win improves to 5-7. Johan Belisario, the loss falls to 5-6. The runs in the contest in Nelson Wolff Stadium, home of the San Antonio Missions, or should I say the only runs scored in the contest at Nelson Wolff Stadium. Ross Adolph, Josh Young, and Cairo had a home run Cairo hit a solo shot for Nashville. Josh Young and Ross Adolph had the RBIs for Nashville in the game. The Sounds, as they're going to probably clinch a spot in the playoffs, depending what happened with Memphis, who they won 4-1 against Round Rock. So Memphis keeping up, not doing Nashville's hopes any favors. Matthew Livator got the win and to 5-3. Forrest Whitley, the loss falls to 6-13. Round Rock has already been eliminated. God, they're 52-82. Hopefully they can come back with a better result next season. Kinsner hit a 3-run homer for the Redbirds. Chris Capel had an RBI for Memphis. James Verhoeven had the only RBI single in the third for the Express of Round Rock, which is, by the way, Houston's AAA team, the Round Rock Express, which we love Round Rock, if you ask me. Okay, and that is it for the Central games. Out west, as we go out west, Salt Lake beat Albuquerque 4-1, so Salt Lake's doing their playoff. They're clinching the division a lot of good, as they might have advanced to the playoffs. We'll check in a second. Zach Kelly, the winner, is a 9-5. Ryan Rolston, the loss falls to 2-7. The runs in the contest in Salt Lake Smith's ballpark. Nevin had an RBI single for the Isotopes. For the Bees, Donnie DeWeese, who used to play, I think he used to play for the Express until he got traded to the Los Angeles Angels. He homered, as well as Huff, Brandon Ward, and Carletta had RBIs as well for the Bees in the win at Smith's ballpark. They're 77-57. Not a bad season for them. Different story for Las Vegas, as you flip the record of Salt Lake and Las Vegas. Las Vegas wins it 6-0. Two teams mathematically eliminated, just trying to play out for pride. Kyle Fredericks, the winner, improves to 7-4. Mario Sanchez picks up his first loss. He's 0-1. The runs in the contest at Chochanski Park, or should I say the only runs scored. Yeah, not the season for the second year for Las Vegas. They were, of course, 2 years ago, they were known as the 51s. Last year, they're now known as the Aviators. This is their second year. We're almost done with the recaps until we get to the Dodgers organization. Reed and Goins had home runs for the Aviators, and Bright had 2 RBIs for Las Vegas in the contest. Finally, in the PCL, since there's only 16 teams, 2 more games to go. Sacramento beat Tacoma 13-9 in a battle at Cheney Stadium, which is a friendly hitter environment. Jarlin Garcia, the winner, improves to 2-3. Nick Marchevicius, the loss falls to 6-2. Of course, he's playing with the Mariners in real life. Tacoma had 4 errors. Jeez. Bart had a solo shot for the River Cats. Howard, Shaw, Daniels, and Sanchez had RBIs for Sacramento. Thompson, Williams, Schneider, and Rodriguez had home runs for the Rainiers. Jose Marmoljoz and De La Cruz and Robertson also had RBIs for Tacoma. Finally, Reno shut out El Paso 6-0. J.K. Bukauskas, the winner, versus 6-8. Miguel Baez, the loss falls to 5-11. The only run scored at Greater Nevada Field. Hicks had a 2-run homer. Carroll and Cribbs Jr. had RBIs for the Reno Aces. As you look at the standings, of course, the Dodgers have already done their job. Reno and Sacramento coming down the wire in the north. Nashville has a 5. Magic number to clinch is 5. I think they have, I believe, one more meeting. I don't know. They're taking on Memphis. Memphis needs about 5 wins and 5 losses from the Sounds. Reno's looking pretty good. Salt Lake, with that win, has now clinched a spot into the playoffs. They've clinched their division, and they've clinched a playoff spot, which means, despite a valiant effort, El Paso has now been eliminated. Same with the Albuquerque Isotopes, but they're looking to play for pride. Reno's about to be the 3rd team to clinch, but this battle right here is going to be fun right here with Memphis and Nashville. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers won against the Arizona Diamondbacks 9-1. Dustin May picks up his first win with the LA Dodgers. He's 1-1. Luke Weaver, the loss, falls to 6-7. Runs in the contest at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Drew Jackson and Corey Seager had home runs for the Dodgers. Justin Turner had 2 RBIs for LA. Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger. Jacques Peterson had an RBI for the Dodgers in that contest. The only run scored for the Diamondbacks was an Ahmed RBI for Arizona. Dustin May, a run on 6 hits, a walk and 5 strikeouts, and gets his first win of the season. Congrats to him. Luke Weaver, 7 runs, 9 hits, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Dodgers will play the wrap-up series tomorrow against the D-backs. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers, Alex Young for the D-backs, before the Dodgers are off to head off to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers in Milwaukee as they wrap up this series with Arizona. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa fell at home to Midland 5-1. Brian Howard picks up his first win. He's 1-2. Leo Crawford, the loss, falls to 9-8. Runs in a contest in Tulsa. Ramirez had a 3-run homer for Midland. Metchin and Lower had RBIs for Midland. The only run scored was a Christian Santana RBI for Tulsa. No, Howard improves to 9-4, excuse me. Bracewell got his 28th save, so that little error is a derping grandpa. Tulsa taking on Midland tomorrow. Leo Crawford for Tulsa. Or wait a minute, who's pitching for Tulsa is hosting the Drillers, so it's a TBA on who's going to pitch and all that, so yeah. So the Dodgers tomorrow are taking on the Iowa Cubs tomorrow. Another 7:08 first pitch. We're back to a 9-inning game. Yasel Sierra, who's coming off I believe he's coming off a no decision, if I am correct. Yasel Sierra coming off a no decision against the Express at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark last Friday night. He will start for the Dodgers, as I hit the wrong button. So Sierra coming off a no decision. He is 10-7 with a 5.62 earned run average. Justin Steele figured a no decision tonight. He will start tomorrow night for Iowa. He's 5-8 with a 5.03 earned run average. 7:08 first pitch. Our live coverage begins at 6:53 with Dodgers on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. We have 6 games left to go in the season. Can you believe that? We are almost done with AAA baseball. That's crazy in the video game, but even though we didn't have any in real life. Now we got it saved, so in case we have power problems, we don't have that to worry about. One last time from Des Moines, Iowa. In Game 1, it was the Oklahoma City Dodgers 5 and the Iowa Cubs 2. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs. Winning pitcher Ben Holmes, he is 7-1. Casey Sadler, the loss, falls to 4-2. In Game 2, it was the Dodgers 3 and the Iowa Cubs 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Dodgers. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Iowa. Joe Broussard got the win, improves to 5-2. Casey Sadler got his second straight loss in a row at 4-3. There was no save. Ramos got his 27th save on the season in Game 1. Dodgers are at 100 wins on the season. They're 134. Iowa falls to 53 and 81. Dodgers are now 6-0 at Principal Park. For our producer and engineer David Heller back in Oklahoma City, this is Danny Volo saying good night from Des Moines, Iowa at Principal Park. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow with our just regular 1-1 game tomorrow. We hope you can join us then. You've been listening to OKC Dodgers Baseball presented by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20 plus years of service in Oklahoma.